It's the heat.
It's the heat. It's got to you, is
It's
it?
the heat has got to me. And it's time for this.
Ocean Drives films with Eclipse Dine-In Cinemas Bundoran. Now serving pizza, hot dogs, ice cream, and more to your seat. Find out more at Eclipse Cinemas.
It's that time of the week, folks. Time to join our man at the movies, Collie, with the latest from Eclipse Cinemas in Bundoran. And there he is, as wide as a widescreen TV or
Yeah.
whatever screen at the movies. And actually, just have to comment when you do see the video, folks. You can comment on his shirt. I'm telling you, did you get rid of the curtains?
Yeah. This is an this is an excellent shirt, but I last wore it in a pub crawl in Dublin.
You last
And,
wore it, did you?
there was lots of comments. Let's just say that. But I felt, look, the sun is shining. We're expecting a heat wave. We're going to be talking about Moana and the Evil Dead burn, but that's another story. I figured I had to dress up, dress the occasion, Shamey. So I decided I'd go a bit flowery and a bit Hawaiian because we've got Moana. Now, I should tell people, one of the things we do, always on a Wednesday evening, I text you with the movies, right? I tell you what it is. And usually it's pretty clear. The odd time you go, what? Is that actually a movie? Or were you just saying hello? And I go, no, I just said hello, Shamey. But this one there, I went, Moana. And you went, was that not a couple of years ago? I was, what do you mean there's a new Moana? And I had to go, this is a live action one. Yes, it's the same movie as before, but this time the actors are real. So will we play
All
the clip?
right. We'll play the clip.
If you restore the heart, you'd be everyone's hero. Maui, Maui, you're so amazing. Look at the definition, this girls.
It's true, I do have beautiful hair.
What can I say except you're welcome? I'm sailing away, away, you're welcome.
This mission has no chance.
There is a story, is it?
Yes, that is the story. That is summing it up. Now,
Yeah.
you were saying all fair, and I'd read them myself. Some of the, the reviews and stuff haven't been kind and so on. But the one thing I would say about that, I don't think any of those reviews are actually reviewing the movie. What
No, they're
they're
not.
saying is, come on, it's only 10 years since the cartoon. It's only a year and a half since Moana 2. Why do we have a live action? Do we need one? So let's address the elephant in the room for that.
Okay,
No,
go on.
no, we don't. And one of the reasons is Disney like making these things so their copyright stays the same. But The Rock will get old, and nobody else can play Maui, and they want to play it when it's still here. In the same way that with Aladdin, Robin Williams had left us, and Will Smith did a fine job, but it wasn't the same.
No.
So they wanted to do that. So is the old Moana pretty much a perfect Disney movie? Yes. Do we need a new one? No. Now, let's scrub that. Forget that, right? Now, let's say you're there with one of the grandkids and you want to go to see the movies, and maybe she's seen Moana, maybe she hasn't. Would she enjoy this? Absolutely 100%, right? This is really good fun. Doesn't matter. Like, I was thinking about it. It's a bit like Tusk. Now, we're going to go nerdy by Fleetwood Mac, right? People moaned about Tusk because it's not rumors, right? But still a good album. This is still a pretty good family movie all around because it still has those amazing songs. Like, I went to see it yesterday, right? And You're Welcome by Dwayne Johnson song is still stuck in my head. I was having a shower just before I came out and I was playing that at the radio, right? Because it is just a brilliant song. Lin Miranda, whose name I just butchered, who wrote Hamilton and all those others. The songs are just great. The young woman who's playing Moana in this one, in the live action, she's a brilliant singer. She must be like Broadway, or she's certainly trained for that sort of stuff. Belting out those tunes. Seeing all the island people doing the dance, singing along, it's just brilliant. You go, yeah, I was dancing along in the cinema beside it. Yeah, one of the things that is funny about it is the cartoon animals, which are now CGI, aren't as funny. I don't know why. They're funny as a cartoon. They're not funny as that. But the two main stars are really watchable. The songs are great. The story is lovely. The message is good. It's a lovely film. And as I said, I'm pretty sure any kid, and probably more little girls, to be honest with you. Moana always appealed to girls more than boys, but it's still great. Who hasn't seen it before is absolutely going to love this. You cannot rediscover something. So I couldn't watch it for the first time again because I know the story and it is pretty much beat for beat. A lot of the jokes are the same. So you can't rediscover something. But I did really enjoy it and it is fun. It's not amazing, But you know what? When you've seen Minions, when you've seen Toy Story, this one's going to be really popular. People are going to really enjoy it. And you know what that little girl's probably going to do? She'll probably go home and watch the other Moana as well, because
Yeah,
they're
right.
companion pieces. They're not one or the other. But the thing is, at home on Disney Plus, you do not have the sound system. And to hear those songs in a proper sound system, that's the way to hear it.
I have to do it. The only comment I'd make is his hairdo.
Yes. Yeah, the hair is ridiculous, and there's a couple of jokes about it. Like, and the thing is, it probably would be better if Maui was bald in this, because we all know what
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson looks like. But other than that, and some ropey CGI, it's pretty good fun. It's pretty good
Okay.
fun. Don't
That's
be
all it has
acidic.
to be. Isn't that right?
Yeah, don't be acidic.
And they'll
You
be
don't need
watching
to-
this in 10 and 20 years' time.
Yeah, exactly. People will love
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Now you've gone for the Evil Dead burn. What?
Yeah.
Horror film in the middle of summer.
Yeah, this is the boat. Like, I say this all the time in a horror, but of all the anti-Shamey, please God, Shamey, never go and see this one. This is top of the range. It is good, but it's brutal in the best sense of words. It is dark, and it is scary, and it is absolutely the antidote. There's people out there, Shamey. You're there in your shorts. I'm sitting here in Bundoran in my shorts. There's loads of people who can't stand the sun. They want to sit around and be gloom. They're going to love this. It is full of gore and violence, and there's kind of dark humor in it, which has always been in the Evil Dead. But and I say this as a compliment. It is a nasty, nasty movie, because
right.
that's what they want. And I suppose it is the antidote to everything else that's in. It's all action. It's all fun. It's a lot of kids' movies. So I suppose loads of people there go, I don't have kids. I like a scary movie. This one will do you. So if you want to get out of the sun this week and go into the darks of the soul, let alone the dark of the cinema, Evil Dead Burn will do you. I watched a lot of it from behind my hands. I found a lot of it hard to watch. But I mean that as a compliment, because I'm not.
That's what they're looking for, isn't it?
I'm not good.
There's an audience for that.
Yeah, I'm not good
we
with
always say that.
yucky body stuff, and it's quite, there's quite
Gory, isn't it?
sad bit. Oh my God, yeah, this is an 18s. To get an 18s,
Oh, to the 18. All right.
in 2026, you have to be pretty full on, and this is full on. But there people who like this are gonna love it.
Okay, right. Okay. Now, Mr. Monday, you're bringing back Star Wars.
Yeah.
And, you liked
I
this.
really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And it was moderately successful, which is probably, I think, all they hoped for, because there was kind of a bit of negativity about that too. And I think they knew it wasn't going to be a massive smash, but they wanted to go, do you remember all the stuff you liked about Star Wars? Here's loads of it again. And you go, yeah, I did like that. I did enjoy it. Cute animals, bit of a hero, great action scenes. And now, here's the thing. And this probably means it's a success. It made enough money to make its money back. And now I'm excited for next year's new Star Wars, which is a completely new story. It's not with any characters we wanted. And I wasn't excited about it beforehand. It's reminded me why, as a little boy, I watched Star Wars and went, oh my God. And I look at I love the good guys and the bad guys and the funny little animals and all that sort of stuff. And I got to feel that a little bit again. Again, you can't be 7 again, but I did get to feel that again. And the new one next year has Ryan Gosling, one of the biggest stars in the world, with Star Wars, and you go, it has to be good. So it's kind of almost like a palate cleanser for this. There's been too many TV shows. They've stretched it out too much. They did quantity instead of quality, and we're now seems like we're going back to quality. So it was good fun, and for $5.50 on Monday, why not?
You couldn't go wrong. And the air conditioning.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. By Monday, we'll all be sick of the sun, right?
Yeah, we will. Come here. It'll be next Friday now. We'll be chatting. Yeah. And
it's a big movie next Friday.
What's the big movie next Friday?
It is Odyssey, probably the biggest movie of the year. Will it be any good? Well, I certainly think it's going to be, Seamie.